What the remote? We proud of who we are. No. One minute. Let me share. Marindum. Thank you for sharing, Marindum. I really appreciate. You're always there to share the video. I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Let me try to share. We're proud of who we are. I'm trying to share the video. Carry. We're proud of who we are. When we are about 10, I'm going to start. When we are about 10 of us, so I'm just waiting for some people to come, and then I'm going to start the video because I want the video to be just 1 hour. I don't want it to be. You stand fine. I don't want the video to be too long. I want it at most, by God's grace, let me say whatever I want to say in an hour time, so that I won't take long sitting here. Lady B Billionaire in the building. You're welcome, Jet. You're welcome to the LS. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for joining the LS. I really appreciate. Please, if you can share me out, share me out. I've tried to share the video and I know how many video go back for. That video don't stop here. Thank you so much, everyone that is joining. Thank you so much. I want us to be at least 10 of us so that we can discuss. We can discuss whatsoever I want to say concerning being a single parent. So far as our modern life is concerned, our media life whatsoever, allowing our children with phones and so on and so forth. So let's share the video so that we can be 10 of us in the house and then we start discussing because we have a lot to discuss. So far as this topic is concerned, we can make it a 2 live video because we cannot even finish it today as per the 1 hour. It's something that if we want to finish it, then it's going to be like something for 3 hours or 3.5 to 4 hours video. So let's keep sharing for more people to come. I know people are going to come. I think there are so many live videos today. So many live videos today. That's what I realized. But without notwithstanding, we are going to continue no matter how it's going to look like. All we want to do is to pass out the message. It's for us to pass out the message. I'm trying to share the video, guys. I'm trying to share so that more people can join us to the live. You know, so many people are busy now, but no matter our number, no matter how many of us are going to be there, we are going to. My own doctor in the building, my very much own doctor, my PP, my mentor in the building. Yes, so thank you very much, Doc. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate. Thank you for sharing. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you're always there to do the right thing, to support me, to hold my hand, to put me where I want to reach. I really appreciate you. I'm trying to share the video. Trying to share. My music just stop here. Mm-mm. I can go play some music wey go give me copyright for here. I no get power. I know you're always there. Blinks Bang TV in the building. My wife's 27. It is it. You're very much welcome, I say. Welcome to the live show. I appreciate your coming. Please help me to share me out on Facebook. You can share on Facebook and tag me if you're my friend on Facebook. You can share and tag me. Mariama, you're welcome to the live show. I see you. Thank you for joining today. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you so much for joining the LS. It can't only be you guys. If not for you guys, where will I be? Only you guys are there to give me that support that I really need. So guys, let's keep pushing. Let's keep sharing the video. I have we are already 10 minutes to in the live show, so I think we can start. Despite our number, I think we can start because I plan to be here for 1 hour. I don't want to exceed 1 hour except otherwise stated. Then I can go above 1 hour. But for now, let's continue with the video. So guys, our topic is all about. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank everybody for the thumbs up. I really appreciate, and I appreciate you all for coming to the LS. So our topic is all about life as a single parent as per our modern life, as per our modern way that everything has turned around, and everybody is trying to live as a modern parent. Everybody is trying to live a modern life. Everybody is trying to live a modern culture, and we have forgotten about our own culture as a Black or African people. We have forgotten about our own culture, and we tend to make our children or our a child that you have to go astray or to go off hand, because there are many things that our children are being exposed to, that are being taught by us, the parents. These children, they didn't get up one morning to learn those things, or they were not born like that. They were not born like that. And when I see things like that, it baffles me how a parent or a mother or a father will be living with a child like that, and you are doing such a thing to your child, or your child is doing something at home, and then you don't realize that is what is happening to that child, to the level that your child nude has to be sent out to the social media or to the public. It is really, really sad. It is a very sad situation that your child nude will be out to the community or in the social media roaming around, when you as a parent, before giving your child a phone, you should know what your child phone should contain and what shouldn't be contained in your child's phone or your children's phone. And at what age should you give your child a phone? And if you give your child a phone, what should be in that phone and what shouldn't be in that phone? So that is what we are going to be talking about here. So guys, I would like to show you guys some pictures that I saw on social media. This post was being made by a friend of mine, and she has to tag me to the post. She has to tag me to the post because she wants me to see the post and say something about it. She wants me to see the post and say something about it. Miss Anita BTV in the building. Thank you very much for joining the LS. I really appreciate. As you're joining, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, and also don't forget to share the video. So I want to show you guys some pictures that I saw on social media, as this post was being made by a friend of mine on Facebook, Solange Sophia. She has to tag me to this post to see what is there on this post, because she really wanted me to talk about something like this, so she has to tag me on the post. And when I saw it, I was very devastated, because I don't think a mother and a child love, or a father and a child love, should be like that. No matter our relationship with our children, there are certain things we shouldn't do to our children in the name of showing our children love. There are things we shouldn't do. When you do this to your child, and it is always said, according to our African saying, that train up your child in the way that when the child grow up, he or she will not depart from it. So whatsoever thing you as a parent is teaching your child or your children, that is how your children are going to grow up, and everything you put on that child is going to affect that child positively or negatively. Is going to impact, and that child is going to portray all those characters to the community, either positively or negatively. So we should be aware of whatsoever thing that we are putting in the head of our children in the name of showing our children love. in the name of making them to be to feel at home. Even you want to make your child to feel at home, there are things you shouldn't do to your child. If you are a father, you shouldn't do some certain things to your girl child. If you are a mother, you shouldn't do some certain things to your boy child. So we should be aware and be warned of some certain things we do to our children in the name of showing our children love. So I want to show you guys some pictures, and then I have something to say about it. Because everybody wants to be a very good mother. Everybody wants to be a very good father. So this is the picture. I don't know if you guys are going to see it very well, but these are the picture. I don't know why the thing is going like this. Okay. So these are the pictures. I'm sure some people have seen it on my page. So these are the pictures. These pictures like this, where a mother is kissing the child. A mother is kissing the child. You kiss your child like you're kissing your boyfriend or you're kissing your husband. Are you the only mother on this planet Earth? These things like this one, is it a mother and a child love? Why is this thing no? Is this a mother and a child love? This is absolutely wrong. Teaching your child like this boy can be 8, or that's that for that one. I have another video I have to show you guys. That's that for that. That boy can be 7 years, and a boy child of 7 years. A boy child of 7 years. Children, even nowadays, they mature so early. They mature so early. They respond. They have hormones. They have feelings. They respond. And this child, Space, you're welcome to the live show. The other name is so difficult for me to pronounce. So you're welcome to the LS. Thank you very much for joining. So when you kiss a child like that and you think nothing is happening to the body of this child, something is happening. Maybe you're aware, or maybe you're not aware of what is happening to the body of this child. But I want to tell you guys today that something is happening to the system. The system is responding to something, but you will be there. You don't know what is happening to this child. And this is how, when you leave your children, or when you grow up, this child is 17 years or is 14 years, you start seeing this child raping children around, sleeping around with other people's children, or your own child, your own girl child, you see your own boy child raping or sleeping around with your girl child, because you made this child to be matured so early. The hormones of this child, they respond to stimulus. Anything that touch you, that has to make you to respond to that aspect of life, this child is going to respond to that. And this child will be responding to that innocently at that age. But at a certain age, this child is going to respond to it and want to make the action to come true, because he cannot withstand the action anymore. When your child is already 8 years, be ready for that child to do certain things. When you start doing certain things to this child at this level, you start kissing your child at that level of 6 years, 4 years, you kiss him and you give him your tongue to suck. What is that? It's absolutely nonsense. So we mothers, we should be careful, and fathers, single mothers and single parents, we should be careful with whatsoever we are teaching our children at home. We should be careful with what you are teaching our children at home. When you do that to your child and you want to take 1 minute to buy something outside, and you realize before coming back, your boy child is doing something to the girl child, and you start asking yourself, who taught you this thing? You are the one who taught your child how to do these things. He has been responding to that. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. When your child is above 7 years, beware and be warned of whatsoever you're doing to that child, because he is going to respond. He's going to respond to everything that's happened to his system. Don't think you touch your child and he's not feeling it. He will be responding to it, but he won't know what to do. But at a certain age, he's going to try to do something. He's going to try to do something. You think he doesn't feel like erecting? He feels it. He feels it. And you, as a single mother, you do that to your child. And tomorrow, when the child is 12, the child climb on you, try to force you to do certain things. Some of you even accept that because you want to damage that child life. You go as far as damaging the life of a child with your selfish interests. Chichi Show, you're welcome to the live show. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate you for joining the LS. Gun Beauty TV, you're very much welcome. Thank you for sharing the LS. I appreciate. So we are talking about life as a single parent. Not only a mother, not only a father, but life as a single parent. Because these days, I've seen nudes of children outside. I've seen a mother or parent teaching their children. I don't know what they want to expose these children to. I don't know what they want to teach these children when they grow up to their 15, 17, 18, and 20s, what they will want the children to be in future. Because these are the type of children you see, they'll take your daughter and then they have to start doing nonsense with them. They have to start doing nonsense with them. How can a mother, I don't know if it is because you don't have a man or all the men that are around, they can't give you that love or that consent or whatsoever. I know some of us want to like say, I'm showing my child love. I want to be more closer to my child. That is not the right way to do it. That is not the right way to do it. Whatsoever you're doing to that child is going to affect that child. It's going to affect that child in the future. You're putting something in the brain of the child. And the child one day is going to like want to try what you are doing to him, to another person. Even kissing in front of your kids. It's not correct. It's not correct. You're teaching him something or you're teaching her something that she will want to try with another person. And when you teach a boy child like that, and the boy child will want to practice it to another person or the little sister or the child of your own sister, and those children of nowadays, they won't even say anything. They will keep quiet. They will think they are doing play, but it is not play. It is not play. They will do it and do it over again. Before you know it, they are into the game so serious that they have become so attached to it, and you cannot even separate them. Even when you want to like try to do something, they will hide and do it behind your back, whereas you are the one who caused it. There are children that are so secretive. Children are so secretive. They won't tell you. And if you don't monitor your child so well, you won't know what they are doing behind your back. You will not know what they are doing behind your back. Beyonce Baby TV, you're welcome to the LS. How come you didn't have notification? Too busy. So as we're saying, we should be careful with what we do in front of our children, what we do to our children in the name of showing them love. We should be careful. We should be careful. I don't know if you're trying to bat your boy child and you go around his how will I call it? YouTube, you know, kind of bring my video down. I don't want Whitey to come and be taking me up and down. You go there, you touch him in a kind of way, you see him, he will stand. He will respond. He will respond to tell you he is a man. A man is a man. So you can't tell me, no, it's a child, nothing is going to happen. he's just a child. He is not just a child. He responds. He has feelings. He has hormones, and his hormones are active. Except he has death hormones. Except he has death hormones. When you bat your child, try to check what happened to him. You see him, he will respond. He will respond, and then you kiss him. Don't you know the effect of kissing somebody? You know the effect of kissing somebody. It goes down right into your system, and then you kiss a child like that. You expect a child to just stay like that. He responds to it, but he responds innocently, and with time, this child is going to like try to exhibit whatsoever the child is feeling. He wants to portray what he is feeling inside of him. He wants to portray that, and he will try to do it with anybody because he won't be able to withstand what he has inside of him. And you said he is a child. A man is a man. A man is a man. When your child is above 7 years, beware, a male or a female, beware and watch your child so keenly. Don't just sit and say, no, it is a child. Watch them. Look at what they are doing. What are you telling your child? Karen Beauty TV, you're welcome to my elders. Thank you very much for joining. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Watch your child as they grow. Watch them as they are playing. They are playing in the room. Watch them. Go and look at what they are doing. I'm talking out of experience. I'm talking out of experience. Dealing with male and female children in the house. Out of experience. I know what happened between them. And we should be careful with what we keep in our phones. I'm coming to that. But you should be careful with what you give to your child as love. Don't damage the child's life by you trying to show love to that child. You are killing him. You're killing her. Say, I was shocked. They had to tag me to the post because it is something that is so shameful. How can a mother be kissing a child like that? How can a mother be kissing a child like that? And you say it's a mother and child love? That is not mother and child love. You, the mother, only you know what you are doing to that child. Only you know what you are trying to do to that child. Because this is what we do to our children. And tomorrow, they tend to be rascals and rapists around. They tend to be rascals and rapists around. They catch children anywhere and do whatsoever they are doing to them. Even when they grow up to be a man, they have that urge. They have the urge. They always have that urge because it is inside of them. And they will do that to you. They will do that to you, not somebody else. And then you go to the extent of sending it to the social media. We should be careful whatever we teach our children and what we send out to the social media. I want to go to the part 2 of this. Now let's watch this video. Some of us parents, I don't know if we are insane or our brain has been closed. We behave like a deck. We don't have complete chromosomes in our system. We have just 16. That we behave like fowls. I don't understand what we teach our children. When you spoil your own child like that and the child become a nuisance in the society, you start blaming people. You call your village people, whereas you did it to your own child, and then you start blaming people. You start crying around the streets when you did it to your own child. When this child was going to become a nuisance, you were not saying it. Tomorrow you start blaming people for it. No die, no die, no die, mommy, no die. I want to show you people another video. I don't know if some of you guys have come across this video. Watch this video. This is a child note outside. I don't know if you can see it. This is a child. This is a gay child of about 7, 8 years. This is a child note. How come this came outside? What were you doing? What were you really doing? This is arrant nonsense. This is rubbish. How does this get out to the community? How does this get out to the social media? Who gave this child this phone? Who gave this child this phone? How does this child know how to do this rubbish that is outside? What is happening? What are we mothers doing? What are we fathers doing? What are we fathers doing? Does this child have the idea of doing this thing alone? Does not have the idea of doing this thing alone. This child has seen this either from the mother or the father or somebody the father brought to the house. This child does not get up one day to do this rubbish. Look at what the child is doing. This child didn't learn this in one day. It is not a one-day thing. This is nudity. Let me not complete it. It is sad. It is very sad. So sad. You mothers, I'm talking to mothers because it's very difficult for a father for something to happen. Now I want to talk. We know we are living in a modern world. We know we are living in a modern world. All of us want our children to be exposed, to be informed, but beware. What age do you want to give your child a phone? At what age do you want to give your child a phone? What do you want to be in the phone of your child or children? You should be able to control your child's phone. You should be able to know what happens, what the child is doing with that phone every day. You as a mother, when you see a video like this, you become devastated. You become crazy. You become confused because you don't know how a mother will allow a child not to be outside like this. It is shameful for us mothers. It is very shameful. So I don't understand. I don't understand. When I saw this, crying was more than me. I was devastated. I was confused. I was confused. How on earth will you allow your child such things to come out? When you want to give, if you can't live without your child having a phone, then you have to control whatsoever is in that phone. You have to control it. You have to control what is in that phone. You have to check your child phone on daily basis. You have to check it. There is nothing like, no, my child is like this, my child is like that. And let me tell you people, single mothers, single parents, when you want to do whatsoever you want to do in your house, be careful. Just be careful. Einstein TV, you're welcome to the LS. I really appreciate you. So, I don't know how come this child has the courage. I don't know how come this child has the courage to send out something like this. How come this child has to make this video to the extent it has to go out and is circulating? You, the mother, that you are the mother of this child. How do you feel? How do you feel? Where were you when this child is doing this thing? Let me go back to the show. We just do things that we don't know the impact. Whatsoever you're doing, okay, I've heard you, Doc, I've heard you. Whatsoever we are doing, please, we should be careful. When we want to do our things, we should be careful. I know some of us, we can't even control our own urge. And we are with people that they don't care. But you as a mother, what are you thinking about your own child? Because maybe you are with someone that does not even have the aim to be with you. But because you want to please this person, you don't care whatever is going on with your own child. You don't care. You just take everything for granted. You give your child a phone, and because you want this child to be distracted, you don't want the child to disturb you. You don't want this child to disturb you when you're doing your own things, when you're doing your own kind of devilish things. When you're active, the child is active. As you're doing, the child is doing. We should just be careful. We are ruining our own children's future. We are the one impacting anything in them. And they are going to portray that to the society, either negatively or positively. Whatsoever they portray, we put it into them. So I don't understand. If your child is not up to 18, you should not allow your child with a net if you can't control the child's phone. If you can't control it. We are living in a society where everybody wants the child to feel at home, to feel comfortable, not to be left behind. But we should do it wisely. We should do it wisely. You have to train them. You have to train them. You have to know whatsoever happens to your child's phone on daily basis. You cannot this child does not wake up one day to do such things. It is something that this child has been seeing and practicing, and then that day, the child has to do it like a professional. Bless, you're welcome to the live show. I really appreciate you for coming. Such a child cannot do something all of a sudden. She has been watching. She has been watching. Some people have not even trained themselves. How come they will train their children? Doc, it is instant TV. Very true. Very true. But because our own life has been destroyed, has been damaged, we should not transfer it to the children because they have their own destiny. We should not destroy the destiny of our own children with our own hands. We are damaging the life of these children. Whatever your child portrays outside is what the child has inside, that has been put inside. It's what you have given into this child. Except you want to tell me you're telling this child, no, don't do this. And if you monitor your children so well, you are going to realize this so fast, and you tell the child, I'm not giving you any phone. You have to stay without a phone, because if your child stay without a phone, there is no way your child's notes are going to come outside. There is no way.
And when you know the right thing to do to your children, there is no way you're going to kiss your child like your own husband or boyfriend. There's no way you're going to do that. I don't know. Maybe is it I that's why I said our modern life today, because my first phone, I was given my first phone when I was in Form 4. That is when I was 18. I was 18 by then. I was using Nokia thing, anything. That was my first phone. You don't do anything with it apart from you calling, calling your parents. How are you? By then I was in school. I just have to call them and said, I need this, I need that. And I have to text message. Other friends that were having phones, we just have to text. How are you? I'm fine. And this, there is no way you're going to use a camera on the phone and be doing nonsense. There's no way you're going to do that. There is no way you're going to do that. But because of the life that we are living today, everybody wants to be in a Western culture. We want to practice the Western culture. I live here with children. Their parents determine what is in their phone. Their parents determine what they've used their phone for. These children, they have TikTok, they have YouTube, they have all type of things. But you can't see them doing that. All the Western culture, all the negative impact bounce back to our African community, because we put things in our heads that we can't even control, and we can't imagine the impact this aspect is playing in the life of our children. The world has changed with net positively and negatively, so we should choose which path to follow. That is true, Bless. It is true. But I'm talking, you as an adult, you can dictate what is positive and what is negative as per the net. But when it comes to the life of children that are teenagers, that are kids, you as a parent, you are supposed to determine what happened with your child as per as per the media. So I don't understand. My problem is I don't understand how you, the parent, how come your child's phone will contain all this and you don't know? Big boutique fashion gist in the building. You're very much welcome, my brother. Thank you for joining. Godson, I really appreciate you for joining. Thank you for joining my LS. It's okay. We still have some few minutes before we go. And if anybody wants to call, I'm going to put the number here. I didn't put because the number that I used to use on my show is the phone I'm using. And if I want people to call, I'm going to put the other number that can be used. And then I'll pin the number. So we should just be careful. We should just be careful. It is not only a male child, it is not only a female child. All these two are involved in this. All these two are involved in this. And we should know children of nowadays are very, very secretive out of experience as a mother. I'm talking out of experience. Melodies in the building. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you. So, our children of nowadays, if you don't monitor them to know what is happening between these children, even when they are playing, then I don't think you're doing your job as a mother. All this belongs to us as mothers. Majority of this thing that is going on media is from us mothers, because what this child is doing here, it is a clear evidence to show that She has seen it either from the mother or from somebody that the father brought at home. Because the mother has done this either to quench her urge or to send it to somebody, and the child is saying, wow, this is what mommy used to do. This is what mommy used to do. I'm going to try it. And she has been watching. She has been watching. And then you don't have your time. You don't have time to monitor the child, what is happening to the child, what this child is doing. You don't have the time. You don't have the time. You have your own selfish interest to satisfy your own urge. And when you're doing this thing, your child is watching you and you don't know. From all indications, it shows this is what a mother has been doing in the house for a very long time, and the child is copying. And tomorrow it's going to spread because she's going to teach her friends. She's going to teach her friends. And that's how the thing is going, is spreading wider and wider, wider and wider. And our society is spoiling and going. Melly Natch, Melly, you're welcome to the LS. Thank you for joining the LS. And don't forget the thumbs up. Some parents spend all day in church. They spend all day in church and praying while their children are getting spoiled at home. I'm just keeping words in my mouth because I don't want this video to go back down and waste my energy. If words were free in white, then I would have said all type of things here. So I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is happening to our society. I don't understand. You see somebody, and then when I first saw this video, I said, how come this child has to make a video of 1 minute? I'm trying to quote it. Melodies. I'm trying to quote the word. That's what I'm really trying to do. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So I said, who has to take this video until the video has to come out? How does this video has to come out? Does this child know how to send video? It means the child is a pro using a phone. She's a professional. The other one is even understandable. It can be the mother that posted it on Facebook, trying to show her love to the child, to the boy child. Your child is 7 years, 8 years, and you're kissing him like you're kissing your own man. May God forgive her. May God forgive her. So we should be careful. When you kiss the child like that, tomorrow when this child wake up and hold you in the room and do you whatsoever things, you start calling your village people. Whereas whatsoever character this boy is portraying, you teach him and you think he is a child when he's responding to it innocently. And when it is too much, he wants to portray it outside and there is nobody, it's going to bounce back on you. My able CEO in the building. Tammy Gradway, you're very much welcome. I'm happy to see you. Thank you for joining my LS. Boss really they around. Melody said, my son has an iPhone and it has a lot of parental control. I will do my best better. Make it spoil where I try. That is it. It is better if this child wants to go astray when you try your best. Reason why I said we have to take your child's phone on daily basis. We should take them on daily basis. It is not something that you just have to say, no, he's just a child, he cannot do this. There is so many things are happening on media and you don't know where this child is going, especially when we allow our children, when we allow our children to go to YouTube and they are going from this angle to another angle, they will go and meet things that they will not tell you. They are secretive. Children of nowadays, the way they are secretive, out of experience, I am talking. There are times when I look at my daughter, there are things that I'll ask you, Mama, how does this happen? What happened? This that time, Dana, that is when she'll be opening her eyes and be looking at me. They are secretive. Some children, they are very secretive. So we should go deeper in monitoring our children. We should go deeper and we should be careful with the things we do when we live with our children as a single parent. Because if mother and father, they are living together, there are things that this child will not do. But as a single parent, you're a man and you invite a woman to come, you don't know what is happening. You don't know what is happening. You, a young lady, you want to satisfy your own selfish urge. You're doing things, you give your child a phone. You give your child a phone and you don't know what this child is doing with the phone in her room. And you go to your own room and you're doing your own things. As you're doing, she's practicing. She knows how to set the camera. She knows how to set the camera. And children of nowadays, even if you put quotes in your phone, they are like a magnet. They just magnet the quote like that. They can use your phone anyhow. You don't know how come they know your quote. We should just be careful. My point, we should be careful and we monitor our children's phone on daily basis. Control how they use your phone. Know the number of hours they use their phone a day. When your child is not up to 18, you should control the phone. Your child should not use her phone or his phone for more than 2 hours. For more than 2 hours. If you're not doing that, you're creating a habit for the child to always concentrate on the phone. Melody said, at the end of the day, these kids learn a lot from friends. Yes, they learn a lot from friends, and with friends that have been condemned and has been, how will I put it? When they have already learned, okay, look at this child. This child is doing this video. She's about 8 years. This little girl is about 8 years, and when she meets a friend that is also 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, they are discussing. Do you know what this child is going to tell the other children? They are just going to be mixing their ideas. The one that does not know anything, the one that knows something, the one that was trying to learn something, and they're going to combine their ideas together and they become some kind of people that you won't understand. They'll put the ideas together and they form atomic bomb. It's going to bomb the whole place. And then we sit behind and start crying when it is our own fault. When you monitor them, when you follow them up, you see things. You see things that you won't imagine. When they are playing in their rooms, listen to what they are saying. Just listen to what they are discussing. They can be saying things that even you don't imagine that type of thing can come out from their mouth. But we sit and relax. You say, no, it's a child. No, when the child is about 6 years, 7 years nowadays, we should be careful. We should be careful. Because what they speak and do is unimaginable. Some children, they will mix with other children and they will come out free. They will say, no, in our house, we do like this. In our house, we do like this. Some other children are being carried away. They are being carried away. Anything their friends tell them, okay, they will do it. And then when they come back home, they will not tell you anything. They keep their mouth shut. Tomorrow they will go and learn another new strategy. They come back and keep their mouth shut. They are learning. They are learning. At the end of the day, they are professionals. They are professionals. I can say 80% of our children, they are secretive. 80%, they are secretive. And that is why we see children, a man will molest a child 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. She will not say anything. Not that she's afraid to tell you that you're going to do her something. No. She's secretive and she wants to tell you. She don't want to tell you. She wants to know how it looks like. She wants to know how it is. She'll keep it. She'll keep it. They are secretive. That's why we have to go deeper. Deeper. Ask them questions. When you hear them vomit one word from their mouth, ask them questions. We should be very vigilant with them. Very, very vigilant. Especially with girls. Especially with girls. They can keep things. They can keep them. One time I saw a video of a little girl of 9 years. A man was molesting this child, was doing the kind of things. And when I saw this video, Lydia Labeyo, welcome to the LS. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, she wants to test. She wants to know how it looks like. She wants to know how it looks like. That's the simple truth. She won't tell you. They are secretive. They are secretive. When I saw how this child was doing this thing, I was wondering, is this a child or a 25-old old lady? She wasn't doing it like a child. She was doing it like somebody that has been trained for so many years. Then, when I want to blame the child, the man, I'll have to blame the child. I said, if you, this child, you are not an evil child. If you are not an evil child, why don't you tell your mother when this man did this to you the very first day? And then you have become a professional. You know how to do it. And when this child was sitting and they want to put her hair like this, she has to sit in a position where she's not, the position is good like this, and she was doing it, she was really sucking. And then she was not just sucking like somebody that they are forcing her. No, she was doing it perfectly. I don't know, I've lost the video. So that's why I said some children can be very secretive. We should be vigilant. At times when I blame those people, I blame our children. And maybe some children, they are afraid to talk because we, the mother, we are very wild. We are radical to our children. They are afraid to talk. They threaten the kids. Yes. A child, my sister's daughter, there is no way you will threaten her and she will not tell her mother. There is no way. Even if you are a King Kong, she will tell you that, Uncle, this, say that now. Then he said, if I tell you, he's going to beat me. When this child already know you are like a fighter to her, no matter how they threaten this child, she will tell you, this uncle said, if I tell you, he's going to beat me. She will say it. But when you have that laxity, you don't even have the time. Some of us, they do things to our children. Even you want to beat them. You notice it. You notice it. But because our mind are not on our children, we just want to do blah, 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 and go for our own personal reasons, our own personal interests. We don't have time for them. I'm talking to single mothers. I'm talking to single mothers. Some of us, we have hate for our children. We have hate for our children because we are no longer with your father. We have hate for them. We have hate for them. We don't show them 100% love. We don't give them that 100% love. We don't give them that 100% attention. We are trying to create a relationship somewhere that is going to satisfy our own personal urge. We look them like somebody. We look them like somebody that no, you're already there, and we keep them somewhere in our life. We keep them somewhere until this thing that we are looking for is attained. Then we start showing them some love. During this period, when you were looking for that your personal interest, do you know what was happening in the life of this child? During that period, when you're trying to build up this relationship somewhere, you don't know what was happening in the life of this child. You left this child alone, and she has grown up in her own way. He has grown up in his own way, and he has tried to manage his own problem, things that he or she was supposed to share with you. You don't have the opportunity to share with you because you don't have the time. You don't have that time to sit with her. You don't have that time to sit with him. You are looking for something. You just want to have that man that is going to be satisfying you, and you keep her like that at one corner of your life. Is battling. Things are running through her mind. She wants to ask you, but you don't have that time to sit down, to talk with him, to talk with her. She's afraid to explain things to you. And once they have done this to her, once, twice, she's used to it. She's so used to it. She become used to it. At her age, she won't tell you anything. But when she grow up to become 15, 18, and realize the things she has been doing, they don't forget. It is a memory. It is a memory. When I was 8, I can remember vividly. When I was 8, there was a man in the quarter. He used to molest children. Once a time, this man, he sat in one kitchen. He sat in one kitchen and he has to remove his thing to show me. And I was like, what is this? Immediately, I ran. I said, then I realized he has been doing this to the other children that we used to play together. He made like this. Come, come. This is our kitchen. This is the kitchen the man was sitting. And he has to do like this. Come. I said, which one is this? I was afraid because it's a big man, a very big man. I have to go to my mother that this man is sitting in that kitchen. He do like this and do like this. He said, come. They have to discover him. We should bring them closer, give them time, discuss with them. If there is a man to come to your life, a man will come to your life. You don't need to abandon your kids. You don't need to abandon your own child. Give him attention. Give her attention. When your child is more than 8, when your child is 8, from 8, we should be careful. We should be careful. This is where the dangerous things start happening. From 8, we should be careful. You will never imagine what your child is going through when she has something to tell you and there's nobody she has to talk to. You don't know what this child is going through. You don't know what she's going through. She has things running in her mind. They are trying to talk, but where is the time? Thank you, Big Boutique, for sharing. Thank you very much. This is my first time to share in my YouTube. And you have to be my video. It means I'm privileged. Wow. Thank you so much. You never knew how to share. It's okay. I really appreciate. Ija Maria, you're welcome to the live show. Siyama, you're welcome to the LS. Thank you so much for joining the LS. We are talking about life as a single parent. How we train our children as per the Western world in related to the media. We should just be careful. Children need attention. They need our attention. And we should be careful with what we give them, because whatsoever we put in them, they are going to portray it outside to the society negatively or positively. We should be rest assured, whatsoever you give them, they are going to give us back. A child cannot just get up one morning. A child will not get up one morning and take, what can I use? And take the play toy and be doing things like that with herself. It is not a day job. It is not something she has been seeing for one day. I am talking to us ladies. We are the cause of it. We are the cause of it. If you have a girl child and you see that video, when you watch that video, you cry for your child. Wherever your child is, you start feeling like going mad. You will go mad. You want to catch her and keep her beside you. You want to catch her and keep, if you are a reasonable mother. How come she has to understand all those things? How does she know? How come the video is going out? You're loose. You're careless. You're a careless mother. You don't have time for her. You give her the phone and give her everything. You want to distract her when you're doing your own. You want to distract her. So that when you're doing, she can be peeping at you and you don't know. She can be peeping at you. She must have seen her mom doing that. It is a must that she has seen her mom doing that. Because it is very impossible. I myself, I have never seen such a video from an adult. Except I don't have such platforms because I've never seen it in my life. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I never see a meal. I never see am. And they use na door baby foot. That means he own don bat wey no dey for control am. Wey no dey na door baby foot. And if you see the way she's doing it, it's a professional. She's a pro. It is something to cry. It's something to cry. If we know the impact, then we are going to be careful. We are going to be careful. So I don't know if anybody wants to call. I'm going to pin the number so that anybody that wants to contribute can do so. Because as for me, It is a no, no, no. Let me put the number to call. Oh, I don't know the number offhand. Oh, let me go. Let me go and copy. You have not seen the video. I've tried to share the video here, but I'm afraid to put the video here because I'm afraid this video should not be taken down. It is really bad. It is really bad. A child trying to satisfy her own urge. It is not a good video to see. That is why I didn't put any of these things that I'm using. I didn't put it on the poster because it's not even something that is nice to see. I have to take a lot of time before I finish watch the video when it was sent to me. It was so, it kills you inside as a mother. It kills you inside. It is so bad. It is so bad. I'm afraid to put the video here because YT can take this video down. It is bad. If you see what this child is doing, it is bad. It is bad. Even when I try to post it on Instagram, they have to bring down the video. I don't know how people are posting their own video and seeing all type of things. But each time I want to post mine, they will tell me no. They will tell me no, you cannot post this. You cannot post this. But I see videos on Instagram like that. They refuse me. Why will I even put? It's a WhatsApp number and I don't know how to. I don't know how to put it. I have to copy the number before I put. To me, it's a no-go area. And all my blame I put on us parents. When our children are going like that, there are children that you see some type of things they are doing and you understand. You have to understand, no, the mother really tried. But that is how she is. But when you see it at that age, it means the mother is doing her job in teaching her that. The mother is really doing her job. So I think we are the cause of it to an extent. I'm just putting the number. If anybody has something to say, then we can proceed. But as per what I have to say, we should just be careful. We should just be careful in whatsoever we are doing in front of our children. Kissing your child like that is a no, no, no. Okay, I've pinned the number. That's a WhatsApp number you can call. I don't know if the number is showing there. We should just be careful with what we do in front of our children. You cannot kiss your child like that and you think the child is not responding. Yes, WhatsApp only. WhatsApp only is a copied number from home. So kissing the child, using the child's phone, you have to check your child's phone on daily basis. If your child is not up to 18, to me, don't allow the child to be using internet. If you want the child to be playing Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa, just download it and put on the phone. She'll just go to where you have downloaded the thing and she open it. She can go, she wants to learn tracing. Those are things you should be teaching your child, how to spell, how to do like this. She'll go there and see Barbie and the rest. I don't know what you want your child to learn from the phone. I don't know what you want your child to learn from the phone. If you want the child to grab something from the phone, you should be doing it together, not allowing the child to work with the phone alone. You should be doing it together. You should be doing it together. But allowing the child to work with the phone alone is a no. It's a no. You should be working with the child, hand in hand. Another thing, we should go deeper in monitoring our children. They are secretive. They want to know things. They want to try things. We should go deeper. So deep. Watch them. Look at what they are doing. Listen to what they say when they are playing. The words that come out from their mouth is important because they say things you don't imagine. So I think I'm tired already. I wanted this video to last for 1 hour, and I've been here for 1 hour 17 minutes. So if there's nothing to contribute, then I think we have come to the end of the live show. Because if it's something that we want to talk and talk, we are going to partition it. You can partition the video from this part. I'm talking about just the part for us and the media, parents and children in respect of the media. I drink small water. Water know that the man is not the one, you know. Well, so guys, thank you so much for joining. And if there is nothing to contribute, somebody is coming when we are almost to the end of the video. I'm going to wait so that it can be 1 hour 30 minutes, and then I close the LS. And close the LS. It's on a ring, so I don't think it can ring. Your colleague, call on WhatsApp. Call WhatsApp only WhatsApp. Direct is not going to connect. It's only on WhatsApp. Did I put the number well? Did I put it well? Because I know myself. Each time I want to put my number, I put it wrongly. 80 61 25 63. Let me check on WhatsApp. 80 61 25 63. It's not ringing. You have to put, maybe you have to put a code. It's 80 680 61 25 63. What did I put here? 680 61 25 63. Yes, it's okay. It's correct. It's not ringing. It's not ringing. Okay, it's ringing now. Hello? Hello? Yes, so you're welcome, Karin. You're welcome to the LS. Yes, I'm getting you. Can I get it?
Yes, I can get you so clearly.
Okay, okay. So
That is on the TV, yeah.
give us what you want to say.
Okay, about the topic this evening was so amazing. Like I really appreciate the content was everything. I'm talking like I'm also a mother. The video that you show online was not that was totally a go nowhere.
Yeah.
And you even said she was 8 years old. Like I feel like I was like even like I saw those videos. I was almost like cried.
You will
It's
cry.
like for me, I'm also a mother, and for you, like Ella said, you have to like control your kids when it comes to all these Android, whatever. I am a mother. My daughter is 9 years old. What I do is I control all her when it comes to all these gadgets. She is using it just because her school. She just leave the house. She goes to school 1 hour away. These Android phones are not allowed because those phones that you are giving them when they are like out on that long journey coming, maybe something, especially kids that go to school alone, it's not good for them. What I do is you can at least, if you want to like control your kids with this thing, you have to like have a smartphone, a smaller phone, and then you have a tablet, and that tablet have to like strictly control. And the program before you set up your children like gadget or whatever, put them on children code. That is, you enter the code children. So everything, like when he wants to go to YouTube, all the content that she or he will be using is like made
it's from white kids. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And also, even when they are there, even like I'm at home, I even have this Netflix. What I do is I put the program, like if you see my TV is divided, my name is there, this one is for the children. When they are like they are home, they cannot enter. They have not been a code. You don't enter on my code.
Yeah.
You can only use that maybe if I'm not home. So my parents, especially in this Western world, as in other states, have to be very careful. My daughter is using I have 2 phones, but and one is like home. I bought her a phone all the way from Cameroon. And what I told her was, this is where I started. You also have to start from here. And she's very happy with it. I told her what you need for
she's happy because you have trained her like that. You have made her to understand that is what she needs for now. That is her level for now.
Even though she goes to school, she faces these challenges because the things are going to big phone. But it's not my business, It's none of my business. The way you train your children, that is how they are going to grow up and they are going to look like, I always like to bring like when I'm here, I know also here it's not easy for the children, but you have to try your best. This thing that you say, the single mother, the way they react at home, is a go nowhere. For me, any parent that is doing that, especially when you are having kids, especially when it comes to your girl child, it's a go nowhere. Because
that's
a bad image out there as a female child. It's crazy. It's crazy. This video that you're talking about, the mother kissing the child and doing all this type of shit, it's a good way. So parents will say, I'm trying to do this because I'm going to be crazy thing, For me, that one you're just destroying your own child because they learn from those things. A pet as a mom is enough. This lip-to-lip thing, for me, you can start doing those things when a child is in between 1 to 4 years. Just a peck on the lips, but all this tongue, whatever, it does
that's what I call
I don't do that.
You are exposing the child to some words I don't want to use as an English word because putting it in I don't know the word in pidgin.
When you buy your child gadget, there is this program they're asking for kids or for adults.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
There is no way your child will go to any adult thing. Even the kids one that they are watching, you still have to control.
And for me, my children go on their tablet during the weekend because that is when I have time.
You control the phone. You control whatever they are using. And you give them hours, limited time on how many minutes they stay with the phone. You take and keep.
Yeah, the children want. But some parents nowadays, they think they want to use those gadgets to have their space, to have their. No, you are killing those kids. And you thinking that you are trying to please yourself because you want to please somebody out. Those children, that person that you are pleasing one day leave. Those children will never leave. The parents don't understand that. Those parents don't understand. You also have to see the dignity of you as a mother. If tomorrow you see a child on the internet with such video, how can you walk on the street? Because me, I will not even. I can't.
It's shameful.
Because you think you are destroying the image of that child. What about your own image as a mother or as a parent?
As a mother, how is your image? How do you see it?
That is it. Because I see this picture online where the mother was totally everything was out. She was trying to hold the son, take a picture with and trying to write blah blah blah. Seriously, taking a picture we are so everything was out and you're really inspired and you do on the internet on social media. Oh God. And now is this social media is very crazy. I just come to say the content was really amazing. I enjoy everything being a rock. I understand your point. And then there was a video that I also saw. Not just all about female kids, my dear. I saw one video online. I cried. I'm like, no. Men, small children, boys, little children. I said that the little children are not in one room like that.
There is another video. I'm going to explain it after this call. There is another video. A boy child of 5 years. A boy child of 5 years.
This thing I'm talking about. Little children, 3 years with big men, and these children, these big ones were forcing these kids to say whatever they are cracked in their mouth to suck. I was like, God, in this our society, things are happening. I cried.
So many things are happening.
I see that a child cannot open his mouth and then they're forcing it behind little children. I said, what is happening on this? And it's not like outside the room. There are about 8 of them, the big ones and the little children in this room.
That is why you have to monitor them. You monitor your children. Bring them close to you. Ask them questions.
Exactly. You have to also know the kind of friends.
Maxine J, we are talking about your life as a single mother and how you interact with your children as per the social media aspect. What you give to your children. Somebody is asking the topic, so I just want to let her know that. Sorry.
And you also have to be very close. Go close to your children, especially your female child. You have to be friends.
Exactly. Exactly.
From the outside, and they have to understand this has come from your body and come private because you have to protect them. You are whoever, whether it's a father or close friend, don't come to me. That is why it's called private.
Some of us, we teach them how to call it. We even call it pimping, your pom-pom, your pimping. You know, you give them the names. You tell them, nobody should touch your pom-pom, nobody should touch your pimping. You know, you give them the names.
It's all about grown-up people, even in school, these children go to the playground, they play with boys, and everything can happen there.
Yeah.
You also have to caution them on that particular point. They don't have no right. And then in this Western world, this thing that they always say children go for sleepover. I'm not into it.
No, it's a no.
Sleepover for what? Friendship ending in school. Full stop. So your child is at 8 years, 7 years, is going on a sleepover. You don't know what can happen. You can go in that sleepover, something happening at that home. There can be a father or a boy there. Something happening, you don't know. And parents are here in this Germany. Let me not call where I am located. They are out here telling their children, they see some maybe on Friday, they will push the children back, say they are going sleepover. What is sleepover?
For what?
For what? You are showing that child that she's big enough to spread the night out. What is sleepover? I have problem with my daughters and my friends. Like this week, there were about 4 of them asking we should go sleep. And what is my daughter is 9 years old. We Africa, we don't do that. I always think that from where I am. We don't do that. You can play in school, enter in school. What is all about friendship or sleepover? I said, I don't know it. We don't do that. In our culture, we don't do it. And I also make my children, I talk to her politely, friendly. I know, for them to also convince them, you don't have to be harsh. You have to be friendly with them. Explain to them why you are not asking them to go.
You're free to call. You're free to call whatsoever language we are using. You're free to use any language, but from French. You can speak Arabic, I'll understand. But if you speak French, I'll not understand. Now, sorry, me.
Speak German.
No, I don't know German. Thank you very much for contributing.
Create time for your kids, show them love. That is one thing.
Exactly.
Open up to your children. Don't use this our archaic mentality back from Africa. Scare your children that you are trying to teach. Don't do this. Let your children be able to express themselves.
Let them express themselves.
If anybody just party mistakenly hits you, that you feel pain from there, you come to me. Come to me straight, because of this. Something can even happen. Maybe somebody hit down there with your hand or whatever without knowing. You have to be careful.
When my daughter was 5, when I'm bathing her, I will ask her, did somebody touch you here? Did somebody touch you here? Did they touch you here? I will just be skeptical about everything. Did they touch you here? I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of anything. I'm just afraid. I am. Did they touch you? Who touched you here? Who touched you here? Is it painful here? I just ask questions. Exactly. They should know you are the fighter.
Talk to them friendly, nicely, especially when you are playing their nice game. You talk to them.
Let it plug in the building.
So yeah, that was my own contribution. The topic was so amazing because I'm like a mom. I always feel when things like this happen online, especially when you see this thing when they always go online, when people are having their whatever and misunderstanding, they bring kids among. It also kills me a lot. So when I see this video that is showing a small girl doing that kind of video, mommy,
it's heart aching. It's heart aching.
How old?
It's heart aching.
I think that she was doing it, my sister, like a professional.
You see, I didn't play all. If you watch all that video, you cry your ass. I saw that video with my elder brother, and he has a daughter. I have a daughter, and we were so. That means
it's so annoying,
It's heart aching. It's heart aching.
So my daughter is 9 years old. She looks really big. So and when it comes to things like this, I don't play with my daughter. I don't play. I will take her to school, and I have to keep her some days. I go to her. I come her right in front of the door to see the kind of friend they are coming.
Exactly.
When you pick me, I will know this one is a friend. That is the way I do.
Yeah.
So you just make a point. I choose friend from the child. Sometimes it does not feel comfortable, but for me, it's okay. I'm doing that for your good.
Exactly.
So people are saying the way I do it, I just try to remove maybe talk to her, make her friend to understand how the system works. Because for this thing that they are going to school, it's not easy for the kid. It's not easy, my dear. It's not easy.
Not easy at all.
It was great. That is the type of thing I want to always come on my let's discuss it, okay?
Once in a while, I'm going to be bringing topics. I also like topics on skin, on children, the society, and the rest. So I'm going to be looking at that as per my time also. We're there for work.
I understand that. The topic was so amazing. It was like everything was so cool. Some of these parents will come around, they'll come back. Maybe one or two people have to learn something here today.
That's true.
We'll come back, maybe we'll just see this and then video, maybe we'll just change the mind.
Okay. Let me answer this another call because it's like some people, they are also agile to call. So thank you very much for your contribution. I appreciate. Thank you. Hello. Melodies in the building. Broke me the casala.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, I hear you very well.
Yeah. When topics like this, when it concerns kids, like you followed me up yesterday when I was on my live.
Yeah.
It is so heartbreaking.
Heartaching.
As parents, the rate at which kids are being defiled these days. Man, okay, use that word. The rate at which they spoil picking them these days.
Yeah, me and you are the same. It's so difficult to really put in.
I'm just from watching another video as you were live like this. Somebody sent me another video that a man has been caught with a 3-year-old.
Oh God.
So now,
God.
My question is, this 3-year-old kid can either speak well or understand what you are advising. Because we should not only focus about kids that we can actually control, that you can actually say, don't do this, and they understand that you said, don't do this.
Yes,
what happens to the babies?
That's true.
These babies are being destroyed every day and they cannot speak out. They cannot even talk. They cannot even tell you what has happened.
Exactly.
So it's not even an aspect of bringing your kids close to you, controlling their phone, controlling the internet. Babies are being destroyed every day by adults. It is left for parents to put an eye on their kids. Some parents stay in church from morning till night. The kids are at home.
Exactly.
Some are busy looking for money to buy human hair. The kids are in the quarters. Some have abandoned the kids with friends. I beg home the pikima akamia.
Well, mommy.
Friend is. I beg home the pikima arongo market. You go market for 9 o'clock of morning till you come up at 5 p.m. So there are a lot of things that as parents we need to take into consideration, because some of us tend to raise our kids the same way our parents raised us, which is not right.
Everything has changed.
Our parents have put in a lot of effort to educate most of us. I cannot say some because Cameroonians are educated. Parents have put in much effort to educate us so that things like this we can easily handle. Back then, many years back, we have kids' brides. Parents were giving out their children for marriage, and it was very common. These days, I will not stand a man call my child my wife.
My wife.
Don't do it. It starts like that.
That's why it's a no-go area. Now, I'll fight you.
That's where it begins. That child becomes so familiar with that word, my wife, and that child becomes so comfortable around him, and that's where they start destroying the babies.
Exactly.
Parents just need to make a schedule. Put an eye on your kids.
Watch them.
Put an eye on your
Watch
kids.
them. Keenly.
Because it is not only the children that can even talk that are being destroyed.
Those innocent ones.
We put more effort on the females because they are the most vulnerable.
They are the vulnerable ones.
Yes, they are the most, because even the boy child, the boys are being destroyed every day, but the females are the most vulnerable in the society.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, no matter what we do, we just need to put our heads together and pray and commit these kids, commit our children, focus on them, because you don't know who is who. Do you know that children are being destroyed by their own parents?
By their own parents, by their own uncles,
Yes.
by their own anything that is so close to them.
I followed a show on a program, one Ghana website or something like that, where this lady got married after she had already had her daughter. She moved into this man's house with her daughter. This man had been making use of her daughter from the day they got into that house.
Jesus Christ.
He told this little girl, if you tell your mother, you know you guys are from the village, I'm going to send you and your mother back to the village. So stay quiet so that you can enjoy. He will come back from work, he will buy biscuits, he will buy sweets, he will buy drinks. And the mother was like, oh,
This man loves my child.
So much. Without knowing actually what was happening until became pregnant.
Jesus.
Yes. So this life, when you talk say the life, the world no balance, the world balance.
Now we don't stand fine.
And one other thing is this. In back home in Africa, it's easy to even shout at a child, talk to a child. It's very difficult to raise kids abroad.
Yeah, that's something.
These kids go to school, their teachers just ask them jokingly, how was your weekend? Does your mother really shout? Yes, my mother can shout. Hey, my mother even slap me. My mother even do this. Before you open your eyes, they are coming for your kid. They are taking your child from you. You are a bad mother. And because you want to hold your child with iron hand, they have their laws.
Exactly.
All these child laws here, they just help to destroy the kids here.
That's another thing
too. It is by the grace of God. Parents just need to put an eye on their kids, because no matter how you regulate the television, no matter how you regulate their mobile phones, no matter what you do, they leave the house, they go to school, they spend about 8 hours out of the house. You don't know what they discover.
What happens outside?
Their friends have tablets. They watch things during break that if they tell you what these kids watch in school, you will not believe.
Exactly. What they discuss with friends.
Yes, sincerely. It's not just about how we do these things at home. At the end of the day, you just have to do your best as a parent and let it be that you did your best, and this child did not learn sincerely. Well, it's a very good show. I don't want to take too much time. Maybe we have other callers that are calling, that are going to call. I will be in the background, I'll be in the comment section.
Okay, thank you very much, Melodies. Please, you guys should take her. She's also interesting. I love her very much, especially when she's doing remix. Abu, Abarabat. Abarabat. But I'm back on to talk more. Like, seriously, it is so sad. It is really sad. Yes, and she has said something. Raising a child in the Western world is difficult because these children, they will go to school, and when you ask them questions, like their teacher will ask them questions, how was your weekend? How is your mother treating you? How is your mother? How is she? And some of our children, they will just start vomiting words. They will just start talking. They will just talk. My mother, I was not happy. My mother did this to me, do this to me, and all of a sudden, now picking daddy go, they take them for you. They'll take them for you. And when they take your child from you, they train the child in their own way. But we Africans, we have our own way. We have our own way. We train our children. I am from Meta, all the way from Nja Etu. I am a Sampusang Meta child. Yeah. So that is how we should wash them keenly. Like she said, we should do our best and leave the rest to God. What I'm insisting in and what I'm insinuating is that we should try by all means to do our best. We should be careful. We should be careful enough. So much so that your conscience is clear, you did your best. Don't regret tomorrow. What if I did this to my child? It will not have been like this. It will not have been like this. Do your best. Tomorrow, you have a clean conscience. Tomorrow, you are free. And she will say that my mother used to teach me like this, but I went astray. She will testify. I grew up as a child. My father never touched me with his hands. But my mother, one goes me. Any small minute, pop, small minute, pop, a crack for my head. I remember Tawa start menstruate. My mommy tell me, say, if you try, you don't see that bikini. If you try anything You just carry belle. But I said that me say anyhow. When man saw me, say na belle dey enter. But it was far. I was 18. I was 18 by then. So we should do our best as mothers, single mothers. Because we take our children to another man's house and we don't know what is happening. Some people can be so greedy. Some people can be so selfish that what they do to our children behind the back, we don't know. We don't know. Can you imagine a man buying biscuits, yaourt, drinks for a child, and you, the mother, you're happy? Oh, this man loves my daughter. This man has welcomed my daughter like his own. You don't know what is happening. Watch your child. Watch your child. Bring her close. Look at her. Ask her questions. Go deeper. Go deeper. When you go deeper, you discover things. Okay, this child of 3 years that she has been spoiled. She cannot speak. She cannot speak. These are the ones that when they are threatened, they keep to the word. Because maybe the man is bigger than their mother. And they are afraid this man can beat them and beat their mother. But there is one thing. I always tell my daughter, Mama, I can fight anybody. Look at me, I have power. Don't be afraid. I have power. I can beat anybody. I can fight. You see me now, I have power. That's what she said. Yes. There is something you have to tell her. Let her keep it in her mind. Let her keep it in her mind. And she will tell the other ones, my mother have power, eh? My mother have power. Tell her something. Give her something. Give her something to keep inside of her that she knows in any condition, the mother will come out and fight like a lion. Put something in her mind. But in all, our girl children, our girl child, they are the vulnerable ones. They are the ones we are crying for. They are the ones we are pleading. Our hearts bleed when we see children like that. Because some, it dey like how they say, bend iron tower the hot. Because when it cold, you no fit straighten am. You no fit bend am again. E don spoil. E don spoil, e don spoil. Sagat, sagat. No way, no dey again. Let's do our best and your conscience will be clean. And then, our brothers, our papas who cannot control their urge, 500 francs can do it. 500 francs can do it. Some for free. Some for free. There are ladies that just need you just to come and say hello. They say, hi, welcome. Let's stop this nonsense. We should stop it. It leaves some of us with stigma. I would like to put it stigma, with trauma, everlasting trauma. That it affects you dealing with a man. It affects your emotions dealing with a man. Each time time you think about something that happened to your child, you have hate for every man. You have that hate in you. I think there should be a seminar that is teaching men, boys, guys. And I've learned never to leave my child with a man, no matter the age. Never, never, whether you are a wolf. I don't. I don't. Brother, sister, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. You leave your children, and some of us that have even left our children back home to go and look for something better. It affects us the more. When I watch the video, immediately I decide call. Usana day, how for now? Where were you? It just be confused. You just get confused. It's heartaching. It's heartaching. We should be careful. Everything will come and go. Everything will come and go. But you see the life you give to your children, they will stay in them. This media is changing every day. They are changing the strategy every day. They are implementing things every day, from 2G to 3G to 4G to 5G. We are waiting for the next. We are waiting for the next. Don't kill your kids by yourself. Don't damage your life by yourself. And you that you're going around and doing rubbish to kids, your doom is coming. Your doom is coming. And you rot on earth before going to hell. I don't know how. When you keep your heart before you start, where is your conscience before you start? I don't know how I lost that video. I will have just put, even it's 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I saw another video. That video is not up to 1 minute. That little boy is, the little boy is, so if that little boy is really grown, is 2.5 years. And a grown-up woman. I don't know if this boy is the son, or this boy is the child of the sister, or a friend, or whosoever. This lady has to sit and bring the child, remove all the clothes, and is killing this boy. Is killing this boy. And behold, the child is responding. So when I see this lady kissing this boy of 7 years old and think it's a child, he is not a child, he is a man. He's a man. He responds. His hormones are active. They are active. Don't destroy your child by your own self with this aspect. That is not a mother and child love. You're molesting him. Tomorrow we cannot handle him anymore. And we start calling people, they have done this to my child. This is not normal. This is not normal. It cannot be a normal thing. It's normal. You did it to him. It's very normal. You have made him to grow like that. He knows how it feels. He know how it comes, and there will be a time he cannot handle. He cannot handle it anymore. He wants to portray what he feels inside. Same with a girl. But this one of 2 years, 3 years, those ones, they make us bleed. We bleed in our heart. A word to a wise is sufficient. Parents, watch your children keenly. Give them what you can be proud of it, even in the next 100 years. Give them that thing that you can be proud of it, even in the next 100 years. I raise my case. We should be careful. So I don't think there is any caller on the line. I don't think there is any caller on the line. Thank everybody for staying up to the live this moment, and thank everybody for your contribution. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. It was really a nice show. I plan to stay for 1 hour, but we are having 3 minutes to 2 hours of the show. It means it's an interesting one. Thank you guys so much. And in the days ahead, I'm going to be coming up with interesting topic. If we are not doing it once a week, we can do twice a week, depending on how I'm chanced. So thank everybody. Big Boutique, thank you very much. Melly, thank you so much for staying up to this moment. Melodies, thank you so much for staying up to this moment. You guys are my backbone. Yes, thank you guys so much. Hannah Mesumbe, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate everybody that is not there, that is there. I'm not seeing the name. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I hope and I pray we stay safe and we all have learned something according from the contributions and everything. We have really learned something. We should be careful on how we bring up our children and how we handle our children's phone. Media will come with so many strategies, but our children's life will be there. We will get old and they will be there to teach others. You say, I no go upload. All right, Big Boutique, thank you very much, my dear, for staying there. I really, really appreciate everyone. Thank you guys all. I'm going to cut the live now. I really appreciate you guys. I could not imagine this is how it's going to be interesting. But I want to thank everybody that make it possible to the show, and those that call for their contribution, Melodies and Karine. I appreciate you all for your contribution. I also learned something. I really learned something beyond BBTV. I appreciate you all. And for those that have given me, those that have given me requested videos, guys, I'm working on your videos. So I'm working. The book is too much. So I'm working on you guys' videos, and I'm trying to see how I can put the videos. Beyonce Bibi is Karine. Oh, really? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear. So I'm working on you guys' video. The videos are just too much. Some I have them inbox, some I have them on the comment section. And also, we should not forget the question and answer video is coming. I think I'm going to do a record video. I don't know if it's going to be a live video like this, but I think it's going to be a record video. I'm still to decide on that. But the video is coming up on the 6th. No, on the 5th. Sorry, on the 5th. The question and answer video is going to come on the 5th. And some people are asking me questions that will only demand for a video. I want you guys to ask me personal questions. You guys are only demanding videos, videos, videos. Man, you guys want to kill me. My baby doesn't like if I kiss her. If I kiss her, she will start to cry. Oh, anyone may teach you any kind of thing. She don't want you to teach her any kind of thing. So that's that. So I'm preparing you guys videos and the question. I'm also preparing the answers because all questions I'm going to answer them. They are going to have answers. Some people ask questions that demand for videos. So I will just answer you guys by providing the videos because they are brought. I cannot put them on the question and answer because only the question alone is a topic on its own. It's a topic on its own. So I can't just answer it there. But I'm also going to look for a live video. Maybe my next live video is going to be talking about detoxification of the system, some various means, remedy you can use to detoxify yourself, how you can detox yourself, your system, your immune system, to boost your immune system. Because some people, they give some kind of complaints. When I check and I look at it, it's not really a big deal, but because the system is dirty, that's how you start seeing some kind of problems with your skin. Not because your skin is really having a problem, but because your skin is dirty. Your body is dirty, your skin is dirty, your system needs to be clean. If your system is not clean, no matter what you use on your body, no matter how expensive or good a product is, it's not going to do anything to you because your system keep demanding for a clean sin. So guys, the way sometimes I used to ask the way I like to talk, the way I like talking, and I need to take me go to the doctor. All right, guys, see you guys in my next LS. I really appreciate you guys. Melly, I've seen your latest update and I'm going to check on that. Beyonce Baby TV, my own namesake. My own namesake. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you guys. Big boutique fashion gist. If not be you be my own personal person. Now will be my personal person. So guys, see you in my next video. Be ready for the next LS that's going to be talking on her body. Everybody's so I'm going to bring the video. So thank you guys so much for everything. Bye bye.